You know what's crazy? Some people walk into a room and everyone respects them. They don't even say anything. No talking, no shouting, nothing. And everyone just looks at them differently. Want to know their secret? It's not what you think. I used to be invisible, like literally. People would walk past me like I wasn't even there. At school, at work, everywhere. It felt terrible. But then something weird happened. I changed 5 tiny things, just 5. And suddenly, people started treating me completely different. They listened when I talked, they asked for my opinion, they actually respected me. The wild part? I barely said anything. Today, I'm going to show you these 5 secrets, from the weakest one to the most powerful one. And here's the best part. You can start using them right now, like today. No special skills needed, no fancy tricks, just simple stuff that actually works. But first, let me tell you something important. Respect isn't about being loud. It's not about being mean. It's not about showing off. Real respect is like magic. People feel it without knowing why. And once you learn how to create that magic, your whole life changes. I've tested these methods for 3 years. On myself, on friends, even on strangers. And every single time, they worked. So pay close attention, because what I'm about to share will change how people see you forever. 1. Stand like a winner. Watch how most people stand, shoulders down, head looking at the floor, taking up tiny space like they're trying to disappear. That's exactly what you don't want to do. Here's what winners do. They stand tall, shoulders back, head up. Not like a robot, natural, relaxed, but tall. It's like they own the space they're standing in. Why does this work? Because your body talks before your mouth does. When you stand tall, people's brains automatically think, this person is important. They don't even realize they're thinking it. It just happens. Try this right now. Sit up straight, pull your shoulders back just a little. Feel different? That's the feeling of respect starting to build. 2. The power of slow. Ever notice how respected people never rush? They move slow, they talk slow, they do everything like they have all the time in the world. Meanwhile, nervous people are running around like crazy chickens. Here's what's happening. When you move slow, you look calm. When you look calm, you look in control. When you look in control, people respect you. It's that simple. Imagine this. 2 people walk into a meeting. One person rushes in, throws their bag down, starts talking super fast. The other person walks in slowly, sits down calmly, waits before speaking. Who looks more important? The slow one. Every single time. Start practicing this today. Walk a little slower, talk a little slower, even eat slower. Your brain will feel calmer, and people will see you differently. And here's something nobody tells you. When you slow down, something magical happens. People actually start waiting for you to speak. They lean in, they get curious. Because in a world where everyone is rushing and yelling, the calm person becomes the most interesting person in the room. 3. The eye contact trick. This one is scary at first, but it's so powerful. Most people look away when talking to someone. They look at the floor, the wall, their phone, anywhere except the person's eyes. Big mistake, huge. When you look someone in the eyes, you're telling them, I see you, I'm not afraid, I'm confident. And people respect confidence like crazy. But here's the trick. Don't stare like a creepy robot. That's weird. Instead, look at them for 3 seconds, then look away for 1 second, then look back. Natural, easy, comfortable. I remember the first time I tried this. I was talking to my boss. Usually, I'd look at my shoes the whole time, but this time, I looked at his eyes. 3 seconds, look away, look back. You know what happened? He actually started respecting my opinions more. Same words, same ideas, just different eye contact. Mind-blowing. Practice this with everyone. The cashier at the store, your friends, your family. In 1 week, you'll feel like a completely different person. 4. Listen more than you talk. Okay, this sounds backwards. How do you get respect without talking? By listening like a champion. Here's what most people do wrong. Someone starts talking, and they immediately start thinking about what they're going to say next. They're not really listening. They're just waiting for their turn to talk. Respected people do the opposite. They listen so hard, it's like they're absorbing every single word. They nod. They make little sounds like, or interesting. They ask questions. They actually care. Why is this so powerful? Because everyone wants to be heard. When you really listen to someone, they feel important. And when you make someone feel important, they respect you forever. Try this. Next time someone talks to you, forget about what you want to say. Just focus on understanding them. Watch their face. Listen to their words. Feel what they're feeling. Then respond. You'll be shocked at how differently they treat you. And wait until you hear the last secret. It's the most powerful one by far. But you need to understand these first four before the fifth one makes sense. Trust me, it's worth it. 5. The silence weapon. This is the ultimate move, the one that separates normal people from people everyone respects. Are you ready? Here it is. When something important happens, say nothing, just be quiet. I know that sounds weird. Let me explain. When there's a problem or drama or chaos, everyone starts talking at once. Everyone has an opinion, everyone is loud. And in all that noise, nobody is heard. But the person who stays quiet, the person who just watches and listens, that person becomes the most powerful person in the room. Because when they finally do speak, everyone stops and listens. Silence is like a superpower. It makes people curious. It makes you look wise. It makes people think you know something they don't. Here's how to use it. When people are arguing or complaining, don't jump in. Just stay quiet. Watch. Listen. Wait. Then, when everyone is done talking, you say something short and calm. And boom, everyone listens. I saw this happen at work last month. Everyone was fighting about a project, yelling, arguing, going crazy. One guy just sat there quietly the whole time, didn't say a word. Then after 10 minutes, he spoke. 5 words. Let's try a different way. Everyone stopped. Everyone listened. Everyone agreed. That's the power of silence. But here's the secret nobody tells you about respect. It's not really about these 5 methods. They help, sure. But the real secret is deeper. Respect comes from respecting yourself first. When you stand tall, you're respecting your body. When you move slow, you're respecting your time. When you make eye contact, you're respecting your worth. When you listen, you're respecting others. When you use silence, you're respecting your words. You can't fake this stuff. People feel the difference between someone pretending and someone who actually believes in themselves. So, let's break this down super simple. 1. Stand tall like you matter, because you do. 2. Move and talk slow like you have all the time in the world, because rushing makes you look weak. 3. Look people in the eyes for 3 seconds at a time. It shows confidence without being weird. 4. Listen so well that people feel heard. That's better than talking. 5. Use silence as your secret weapon. Quiet people get more respect than loud people. These 5 things changed my life. I went from invisible to someone people actually listen to, and I've seen it work for hundreds of other people too. Your friends, your boss, your family. Everyone treats you different when you do these things. Here's what I want you to do right now. Pick one method, just one. Try it today. Maybe it's standing taller, maybe it's talking slower. Whatever feels easiest. Do it for 1 week. Then come back and tell me what happened.